There are 40 Babysitters Club mystery books. I've read all of them, and these are the ones that I thought were the best. Honorable mentions go to Mystery 9, Mystery 35, Super Mystery 1, and Super Mystery 4. Those were also good books, but I could not include all of them on the top 10 list. Number 10, Stacy and the Missing Ring. The first mystery of the series is a good one. A valuable ring goes missing when Stacy's babysitting. Stacy is accused of stealing it, and the Babysitters Club reputation suffers, to the point where they'll go out of business if they don't find the ring. Plus, there's a dramatic subplot where Claudia is caught snooping in Stacy's bedroom. Stacy can't believe her own best friend thinks she's guilty. In the end, Stacy discovers the ring was lost, not stolen. One of the fake-out suspects in this book is a burglar. Here's a fan theory for you. What if that burglar is the culprit in number 9, Kristy and the Cat Burglar? I thought it was fun to put the first and last book side by side on this list. The last book is pretty different for the series. The culprit physically attacks someone and makes them bleed. There's a lot of emphasis put on guns and police procedures, resulting in a corrupt cop storyline. The Babysitters Club good friend, Sergeant Johnson, is framed for the crime and arrested. It's definitely dark and serious for this normally lighthearted mystery series. I liked it because it was so different, and I also liked the culprit confrontation. Number 8, Dawn and the Surfer Ghost. This is the most well-known book in the mystery series because it was mentioned on a TV show. It's kind of stupid, but also a lot of fun. Dawn meets a hot surfer named Thrash who disappears. Dawn assumes he was murdered because he lost his surfboard. No surfer could lose a board and live to tell the tale. Dawn sees someone surfing at night. Obviously, it's a night surfer, but Dawn assumes it's the ghost of Thrash. He wants Dawn to find his killer. She investigates, and hey, guess what? Thrash isn't dead. He just got a haircut and started surfing at night, so it's a silly mystery solution. And there's a silly ending, where Thrash exposes a person who sabotaged his board by doing nothing too far out of the ordinary. Thrash was an okay love interest for Dawn. Dawn's narration was stronger than usual, and seeing her interact with Sunny was nice in this book. Number 7, Marianne and the Secret in the Attic. This is arguably the most important mystery book because it becomes part of Marianne's official biography. It gets mentioned in many recap chapters and even inspires stories in Super Special 14 and Marianne's book. Marianne goes through old letters in the attic. She's shocked to learn that when her mother died, she did not live with her father. She was sent to live with her grandparents for 2 years. She doesn't remember any of this. Marianne worries her grandparents are going to take her back. That was my least favorite part of the book. Her reasoning is ridiculous. She's got a lot of worrying over nothing. It takes too long for her to talk things over with her father. Dad reveals he lied to Marianne about her grandparents for 10 years for basically no reason. What the heck, Dad? Still, it's an interesting, emotional book. Marianne meeting her grandparents for the first time is especially emotional since it's a big connection to the mother that she no longer remembers. All of the other books on this list got a 9 out of 10 from me, so technically they're all tied for first place. I gave the top 3 spots to the 3 books I remembered best. Number 6, Abby and the Secret Society. 30 years ago, the town was run by a secret society of rich villains, including the mayor. They operated out of a country club, and they murdered an undercover reporter who got too close to the truth. It's a pretty dramatic premise for a mystery, and I think this is the only time they ever tackled a murder mystery. Well, technically it's not a murder mystery, but it kind of is. The babysitters help get the club ready for its grand reopening. They find and solve the victims' clues. There's a 4-part puzzle leading to the evidence. There are 2 racism subplots, as the country club excluded Jewish people like Abby, and one of the club owners disowned his daughter for marrying a Korean man. Now her son is struggling with his racial heritage. This all leads to a dramatic ending where the former mayor takes the child as a hostage. Number 5, Claudia and the Lighthouse Ghost. There's a lot of Claudia's sister Janine in this book, and it was great. I love Janine. Claudia and Janine are forced to share a bedroom. Janine is the worst roommate ever. Also, Janine is having boyfriend problems, so she starts flirting with other guys. I did not expect that to happen. The Hat family is fixing up an abandoned lighthouse. Someone sabotages their efforts. The babysitters learn the lighthouse was abandoned after a high schooler died there. Okay, so technically this is also a murder mystery, but kinda not. They find out he was locked inside as part of a gang's hazing ritual. The culprit is an old gang member trying to hide the truth of what happened. The book was all around good. All the stories worked well. It balances the funny moments, the scary moments, and Janine's love triangle. I just love that idea. Who thought Janine would have a love triangle? Number 4, Stacy and the Haunted Masquerade. This book introduces Carrie Retlin, who is the best character the mystery series came up with. Carrie starts a secret group called the Mischief Knights. Their wild series of pranks takes the school by storm. And although the babysitters figure out Carrie's guilty, they have no real proof, so he lives to prank another day. I like the Mischief Knights subplot. I wish every book in the mystery series had a mini-mystery as a subplot. That would be way better than having a babysitting subplot in every book. The school is having a Halloween masquerade for the first time in 28 years. The investigation in this book is extra good. The babysitters actively uncover the truth of what happened. The story slowly unfolds in an interesting way. It's very well done. So the story is that a football team made a $10 bet for somebody to take a weird girl to the dance. The football players purposely humiliated her in front of the whole school. She got so mad she pulled the fire alarm. There was a rampage, and someone died. Now she's coming back for revenge. It's pretty scary at the end when she crashes the masquerade to attack the football player, but luckily for him, this is a G-rated series, so he's not murdered. Number 3, Stacy and the Stolen Hearts. I'm a big fan of love drama, in case you couldn't tell by me saying, "Oh, Janine's love triangle is great." This book has love drama in spades. The school is having a Valentine delivery fundraiser. Somebody steals the bag of Valentines, and they use the Valentines to humiliate everyone. Like, they expose 2 students are having an affair, and they put copies of really embarrassing Valentines all over the lockers. The book has a lot of suspects, and Stacy's investigation is really good, although it's far too brief. I wish it had a good investigation the whole time and not just for half a chapter. All of the suspects are student characters who appeared in other books, including a lot of minor characters. That was nice. I'm going to spoil who the culprit is here, so if you don't want to know the culprit's identity, skip ahead 20 seconds. The culprit is class clown Alan Gray, who's sad to learn his classmates dislike him. Nobody takes him seriously, including his secret crush. It was a huge surprise to see the joke character get treated like somebody whose feelings actually matter. It's very different from normal. Welcome back to everyone who skipped over the spoiler content. Number 2, Christy and the Missing Child. Jake Kuhn goes missing on the way home from softball practice. The town panics as they start a big search for Jake. There's a romantic moment where Kristy cries in her boyfriend's arms and they're about to kiss each other. It is a very realistic, emotional book. Jake's divorced father is a well-done fake-out suspect, especially since the divorced dad takes his kid away, was the story in book 5. There's a comedy subplot about Jell-O, which doesn't work for me, but it's good they tried something to ease the large amounts of tension in the story. Number 1, Kristy and the Vampires. Kristy gets to watch Derek Masters on the set of a TV movie. This one is a sabotage mystery, as someone keeps messing things up for Derek. They destroy his props, break his equipment, and start a car accident by sabotaging the brakes. Yikes. The pacing in this book is good. It's constantly moving forward, and each chapter holds up on its own. Several of the chapters are fun things, like Derek is shy around a cute girl. Mallory's sister dresses up like a witch to scare the vampires. Isn't that a great cover? Mallory gets to be in the movie. She gets to win for once. And Cookie Mason's plan to throw a pool party backfires. The mystery and the suspects all work, except for the part where the culprit stops sabotaging things for a week for no reason. Really, it's a fun book about the babysitters on a movie set with the interesting child actor character. It would have been good even if it was a main series book and not a mystery. Like I said, the top 10 books on this list all got the same score from me, so really any of them could have been the number one mystery in the series. I like this one for being fun all the way through.